Oh yeah, oh, it is time to go back to base. You guys really treated me well. When I got to the park, the first thing I did was to go and make payment. And I was looking for the window seats because I need to get premium content for my faves. I called the POS lady to give me money. More the price she was calling. I had to go to this Aboki to give me, and his was cheaper. If I say Big Joe, you respond load. Oh yeah, Big Joe, respond load. Lekwano load Benin. Load razo. Load rihu. In fact, evukuma mmiri enweghị ihe na-efufu ha na motor. This motor was filled with load with a sprinkle of human beings. This job prioritizes load to their passengers. When I was coming, number 2 and number 3 were written load. The same thing now that I'm coming back. Number 2 and number 3 were already taken and they wrote load. The whole back seat, the same thing. So my question is, why not create a logistics to convey people's waybills, load and extra large luggages, so that the only load that will be left in the vehicle will now be the one of the people traveling with the driver, and it will be minimal. In case also you will know how to run away from the vehicle. You can bread them not, but I was eating because I don't want to lose gas, and I was wondering what is this thing. I kept admiring it, but I didn't know what that thing was. And I forgot to mention, when I was coming, when the driver stopped for us to ease ourselves, we had to remove our footwears in order to climb out of the vehicle because the loads were too heavy for the driver to bring them down and carry them up again. I also mentioned that again, one gallop where driver entered, 2 of those loads behind me fell. One fell on top of my head. The other one in front of me, I had to shout driver, oh, and driver stopped the car immediately, packed well to come and arrange them. Those things behind me are desktops and they are not really heavy. You can imagine if it was something that was heavy. Waiting I for tell my mama. This is not to spoil somebody's business. So what I'm saying is that we can do better. We are humans. If anything's up now load go face key person. And I also forgot to mention that our driver was a good guy. He really tried. So at this juncture, now we have gotten to Lokoja. While traveling back, Lokoja is very close. But when you are coming, you will drive like forever before you will get here. So my first stop was at GT. I went to use their restroom. So when I got there, I had to pay the woman that was in charge of cleaning the place. She charges 100 naira before she will give you tissue paper and you'll be able to ease yourself. And my second stop was the fish side, where I got a roll of this fish for 4,000 naira. It is 4 pieces each, very big. And my last stop was my favorite akara and akamu joint. When I got there, as usual, plenty people there, no be only me like her. So I joined the queue, I waited for my turn. I paid to the cashier. They sell 3 for 500 naira. I collected my change and he wanted to give me from here. I said, Mbano, I want the one with the straight from the fire. After I done buy finish, everybody settled down and so we move. We continued our journey. And me, I don't really touch my akara because the thing they hot where I wanted it to get cold. If now when they come, once we get to these places now, we're happy say we don't reach. But as we still here now, it means that the journey is still far. Now at this point, hunger don't begin catch me and my akara don't cost small. Now I cut my bread now use and take hold the akara because I cannot use my dirty hands to eat these balls of deliciousness. And this was me savoring it. Immediately I finished eating my akara balls. I stepped everything down with my cold Nutri-Milk. While we continued on our journey, seconds became minutes became hours. We passed so many towns, so many villages across different states. From Gwagwalada, we entered Kwali. From Kwali, we entered Abaji. From Abaji, we entered Lokoja in Kogi State. Between Kogi State and Edo State, I don't know which one is bigger because you go drive. 100 hours later, we still there Okene. Ikombila said the Okene in another state inside Kogi State. Because tell me why I will sleep and wake up and we still there the same place. 100 hours later, we got to Edo State University, Iyamo, and our driver stopped for some of our passengers to get down. Immediately we got to this place, I come the happy small. Ibla said this our journey, don't they get head, as people don't they come down. As my 2 seat neighbors don't come down, now only me can't get the back seat. Now so I stretch my leg, I can't even carry my handbag, sit down for chair. Because who know like better thing. That's how we continue our journey, like I said tomorrow, no day, we continue our journey like no man business. Until we got to this Big Joe Park and our driver stopped. I think this Big Joe Park is at Awuchi. So when we stopped, he was getting us some way bills he wanted to drop in this particular store with this storekeeper. And after that, we continued our journey again. I could not wait to go home because I was becoming very hungry and tired. And this thing you're seeing here is not grass, so here our rice kahana kona Edo State. Yes, you heard me right. That's a rice farm being cultivated in Edo State. Edo farmers are very hardworking. When we got to this particular spot, I was captivated by the beauty of this building because Kenden were building now. And when we got here, our driver parked to buy yam. Me too, I was craving for this yam, but because my hands were dirty, I can't eat yam with dirty hands. I resorted to eating the bread that I had in my bag. This is not just bread. This is the combination of bread and cake produced by Wilson. And when we approached bypass, I was so happy because I knew we were getting close. And before you knew it, we have gotten to the park. Big Joe, all of us came down. We were so happy for Johnny Mercy. Our good driver, when not get pepper body, came down and offloaded our luggages. And here was me waiting for cab. These people now have one here go. Their price was too much. I had to enter this shuttle that carried me to First Junction. When I got to the First Junction, the driver generally brought down my bag. I had to cross over, and here was me waiting for a bus that would take me to Sapele Road. Luckily, this bus came out and I boarded it. At the end of the day, I did not even really spend much. And at this juncture, I have gotten to my house. Oh, thank you so much, Faith, for traveling with me, and thank God for joining Macy's. Thanks for watching.